Buckle up, because Eddie Murphy just opened the vault on a side of himself Hollywood rarely sees. And it's both raw and revealing. In Netflix's new documentary, Being Eddie, Murphy credits one thing above all for keeping him steady in the whirlwind of fame: lifelong self-love. He says this self-awareness wasn't just a nice idea, it literally shaped his career, his choices, and his resilience in an industry notorious for devouring talent. Murphy's approach to life set him apart from many of his contemporaries. While the comedy and music world of the late 70s and 80s was rife with substance abuse, he steered clear of hard drugs entirely. At 19, when John Belushi and Robin Williams offered him cocaine, he simply said no. Marijuana didn't even enter the picture until he was 30, a detail that highlights how deliberate he was in avoiding temptations that could derail his trajectory. Looking back, he credits this careful self-regard for protecting him from the very pitfalls that claimed so many of his peers. And Murphy has seen the cost of addiction up close. In the documentary, he mourns legendary friends like Rick James and Red Fox, both of whom struggled with substances and died too young. These losses clearly reinforced his belief that self-awareness and intentional living aren't just virtues, they're survival tools. He emphasizes that his avoidance of drugs wasn't moralizing or preachy. It came from a genuine lack of curiosity toward destructive habits. It's a subtle distinction, but one that paints him as thoughtful rather than rigid. Being Eddie doesn't just explore Murphy's relationship with substances. It traces nearly 50 decades of his entertainment career, reflecting on the highs and lows that shaped him. He dives into Hollywood slights, memorable moments, and controversies, including the Oscars snubs that sparked widespread debate. Yet, even amid fame and friction, he remained grounded, letting family life and fatherhood define his current happiness. Those personal anchors, he suggests, have been just as crucial as professional milestones in sustaining his long, remarkable career. The documentary paints a layered portrait of success alongside personal loss. It's a reminder that a long career isn't just about accolades or box office hits. It's about surviving cultural traps, learning from missteps, and keeping your inner compass intact. For Murphy, self-love and self-awareness weren't abstract concepts. They were active strategies that helped him navigate both grief and glory. So whether it's declining drugs in the shadow of temptation, mourning friends lost to addiction, or finding fulfillment in fatherhood and family, Murphy's story underscores the power of knowing yourself and valuing your well-being. Nearly 50 years in show business and still thriving, he's living proof that conscious choices, guided by self-respect, can be the strongest armor against life's toughest pressures. Hit that subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications to catch updates on this story and more inside Hollywood's hidden truths. Eddie Murphy's journey isn't just about laughs. It's about lessons, survival, and the quiet strength of loving yourself enough to live fully.